They are so drawn to the water. It's just so hypnotic for them, so enticing.
He enjoyed the water, the feel of the water. Nothing else mattered to him while he was in the water.
Children with autism are 160 times more likely to drown than the general paediatric population group.
Ready, walk, in. Do you like swimming? Ayla was diagnosed when she was 18 months old, and at the initial diagnosis she was diagnosed as severely affected by the autism. Her body's relationship to movement was something that was really, really frightening. Like, she'd find being in a stroller frightening, she'd find being in a shopping trolley frightening, and one of the things that really helped support her was water.
Ayla is our little fearless warrior. I'm Erica Gleeson, the Clinical Director of Autism Swim. Autism Swim is a national organisation that specialises in water safety and swimming skill sets for autism spectrum disorder and cognitive deficit.
Before the Autism Swim program, we did try to get Ayla involved in a mainstream swimming school, and we just found that it didn't consider her needs. She started to stop liking the water.
Swimming instructors, until Autism Swim came along, didn't really have the opportunity to be equipped with training and consultancy and resources that allow them to most effectively teach to the ASD brain. A lot of individuals with autism have difficulties in perceiving risk and danger.
I had remembered seeing on the news a couple of times that some kids on the spectrum had escaped their homes and ended up subsequently drowning. But you don't think that it's that prevalent.
Thanks, Erica.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
Can you grab a hug? Yes. 50% of individuals with autism will wander. They generally gravitate toward bodies of water.
Connor was always happy. He was just always happy.
Smiling all the time, laughing. You wouldn't even know that he was different or anything like that.
He was nowhere in the room. We went through the whole room, and then somebody noticed that the fly screen of the window was out. We're running up and down the street, and my brother's knocking on people's doors at 7 in the morning, waking everybody up and saying, "Oh, have you seen this little boy? Have you seen this little boy?" And then Dave found one of his little toys that he played with sitting on the bank of the river, and we called the police.
Police turned up and
One of the police officers came over and told us that the volunteer divers had found him. Everything was different.
it was quiet. That was the biggest thing, just silence in the house. Just silence, because he would always be making a noise or humming.
We've got this little 3-year-old who, she loved her big brother. She didn't understand.
Still sort of doesn't
No, she
understand
doesn't get it.
to this day. She thinks that he's just gone away and is coming back.
90% of individuals with autism who are under 14 who die, it's a result of drowning. I'm yet to tell one person that statistic and they know, which is the way that this organisation came to be. Dippers is a bit of a circus down on the beach. It's a fun circus though. So generally the first half of the program is sand-based. We look at some fine motor skills and gross motor skills on the sand, and a lot of the activities there are simulating things that would actually happen within the water. Some of the skills that the participants walk away with are the ability to perceive risk a little bit better, being able to identify flags, for instance, where they should be swimming, who they should be swimming with.
Her ability to assess dangerous situations, particularly in the water now, has certainly improved.
We would love to see swimming lessons for individuals with autism be compulsory. Ultimately, the work that we're doing is saving lives. That's why we're here. So we need to continue to generate exposure, we need to offer services to more individuals, and we need to do everything that we can to move those statistics in another direction.